Have you ever been in a South African township? Then let me describe one for you. You'd enter off a highway, and immediately you'd notice a major difference from the area you've left behind. The streets are poorly maintained. There's garbage lying around, not much in the way of trees or grass. As you go in further, tin shacks appear, patched together with bits of wood and corrugated iron. Children, young people and old people are out in the streets. Many have nowhere to go. Others are struggling to get to where they need to.
It was the realities of township life: extreme poverty, hunger, squalor, sickness, and fear from a harsh regime that led a young Helen Lieberman in 1963 to start helping people as much as she could from out of the trunk of her car. But it was the people she found in the townships, their warmth, their wisdom, their determination to do better, and their willingness to share what little they had, that sowed the seed of what later became Ikamva Labantu. Today, Ikamva Labantu is a non-profit, non-governmental organization operating as a trust and one of South Africa's most established community-driven organizations. Our programs help orphaned and vulnerable children by supporting and educating their parents, foster parents, and preschool teachers, providing life skills and after-school learning for youth at risk, and training and supporting senior citizens to take care of themselves in our senior centers.
Ikamva Labantu means a lot to these people because it supports them in all aspects.
If the grain is being abused, we want them to know about their rights and about their responsibilities. Coming here to them, it makes their day to come and socialize, to come and have at least 2 meals a day.
I'm here Monday to Friday. I like coming here because no stress. We don't feel lonely. We enjoy being here.
From the start, Ikamva Labantu has never been about charity. It's been about giving people the tools to help themselves, to make them self-sufficient, self-reliant, and proud. At Ikamva Labantu, we focus our attention on 3 major areas: community health, community learning and development, and community resources. In terms of healthcare and wellness, we teach about nutrition, disease prevention, general health issues, and living with HIV. We provide health checks for the people in our communities and nutritional food from our food gardens. Community learning and development is an equally important focus for us.
I'm Jo McClellan. I'm the speech therapist with Ikamva Labantu. We've got 18 children and 5 members of staff here, and together we develop groups and programs. And as we go along, I back further and further away until it's the teacher who's taking over leading the group. All of the children at Masikulisani are from the OVC department, the Orphan and Vulnerable Children department. And so all of them have suffered some early child trauma. And we know across the world that children who suffer find it much more difficult to engage in learning.
It's our role at Ikamva to support those who are already helping themselves and others. For instance, we teach teachers what and how to teach and give them the resources they need.
Well, I'm Barbara Stemmett, and I'm the Early Childhood Development Manager at Ikamva Labantu. ECD gives children a good foundation for their future learning. And when children have access to a better quality education, the chances of them moving out of a poverty-stricken environment is so much greater.
Ikamva Labantu, I think it makes things very easy for us. You know, when you're doing something, you need somebody to say you are doing well.
This ethos of helping people to help themselves is at the heart of Ikamva Labantu, and it began with Helen back in 1963.
We started Ikamva Labantu with Helen. That time we didn't have subsidies or anything, we never had anything. I took them from the streets because they were not having, somebody to look after them, and the children were being abused. I have at least 90 children. The biggest achievement of my life, it's that I'm proud that I took children off the streets. I've got children, they are now in universities. Some are now book writers. They have explored.
The women who began Ikamva Labantu with Helen are the mamas, a term of utmost respect in African culture. And they still form the core of the organization through our community forums. Because to make sure we're supporting a community adequately, we must first understand its needs. Our community forums started initially as informal peer support groups. Today, they're a critical part of our organization. Members meet regularly in small area forums and gather monthly at larger community forum meetings. With their own leadership, they share problems, insights and solutions and bring specific needs to our attention. These forums help to shape all our programs. In turn, we provide governance and leadership training, places to meet and consult with them closely. Our mission is to teach the teachers, to empower the caregivers, the foster parents, the families. We ensure that they have all the knowledge and the support they need to be able to truly help and educate those in their care.
I'm Tobeka Mapapu. I'm staying in Kukuletu. I'm the foster mother. I do have 12 children, but I also have emergency children. The children are dying out there. There's some people are killing the children. The people are raping the children outside there. They kill the children after that. Those children are in need to be secured by the mothers like me. The person who's next to me is Koliswa. She was also a foster child of mine.
Just want to say thank you, Tobeka, for raising me. God can be with you all the time. I'm so grateful. Thanks so much.
Our focus on community resources sees us provide money where it's needed, food, books, clothing, or other material things, even toothbrushes, but also guidance and legal support.
Oh, I feel so great because without Ikamva Labantu, I'll be nothing. I know where they come from. I wish one day they'll grow up and know where they want to go or what they want to do with their life. That is my wish for them.
Ikamva Labantu is only able to achieve so much for so many through our staff, supporters, and community forums, but also through our community development centers. A township is a bleak place to live, offering little in the way of facilities. Ikamva Labantu's centers act as hubs out of which our programs are coordinated and the people we help can access our services.
She's happy, she can sing now, she's able to read and write.
But they're also places where people can go, environments of safety, comfort, and learning. We also pride ourselves on good governance, and Ikamva Labantu boasts a solid track record of exceptional management. Our protectors and trustees are committed to our mission and bring their expertise to bear on the organization's management, with a particular focus on financial matters.
We have a saying in Africa, every child is our child. It always amazes me that Ubuntu, that spirit of compassion of the mamas and tatas in the townships who share what little they have, is practiced by some of the poorest people on earth. If only the whole world behaved that way. I'd like to see it happen.
Lisa. Lisa.